Let's get to our first fight. Three-minute rounds in our unified amateur flyweight division. Introducing first, the man fighting out of the blue corner. Standing 5'5" tall, his official weight, 123.5 pounds. His record, 1 win, no losses. Representing Elite Training Center, Calgary Alberta. Please welcome Jhonson Garzon. His opponent, this man fighting out of the red corner. Standing 5'6" tall, his official weight, 123 pounds. His record, 2 wins, no losses. Fighting out of Dynamic MMA here in Calgary, Alberta. Please welcome Justin Fernandez. When the cage door closes, your referee in charge is Luc Boutin.
Luc Boutin, the third man inside the unified cage. Both these athletes look like they are in tremendous shape. I've had a chance to call Fernandez's fights in the past, just very exciting, explosive, mobile. Will we see that again tonight?
Glove touch. Nice little teep there. With Garzon taking that middle, really dictating, you know, the middle and kind of like trying to set that he's in control. A little high there, though.
Referee coming in, saying, "Are you okay?" Little low blow. Action resumes here. A swiping left hook, followed by a low leg kick by Garzon.
I'm impressed with Garzon's, if you see there, his stance switch and his like measured approach to keeping the center and really controlling the action right now.
Garzon plodding forward.
Lots of nice fakes here from both guys.
Another swiping left hook. Bad intentions. Certainly has the attention of Fernandez.
Really nice measure approach, like especially for amateur and with amateurs with less than like 3 fights combined. Nice low kick there.
Just a combination.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful work from both guys. Like Fernandez, good movement, sharp footwork, nice combination there. And Fernandez has had enough in a nice little double leg takedown attempt.
Fernandez changing the narrative.
It is mixed martial arts. The other thing here is, if you see, this is a tough position to be in just due to the ability to wall walk. And it depends on mentality here with like someone like Fernandez, where am I going to stick to the takedown or am I going to be defeated by the fact that my opponent just stood up? Big strikes there.
Garzon retreats and then comes right back at Fernandez. Fernandez trying to counter.
I think that this also, nice little takedown, Muay Thai clinch there. But it also puts the bug in Garzon's ear that that takedowns can happen, as is trying to the attempt happening right here, falling forward on the single leg. Good head positioning here by Fernandez.
Garzon throws the knee to the body and will be made to pay as
beautiful lift.
A very aggressive takedown by Fernandez.
Now, I don't think that Fernandez got off of that one unscathed. He did seem to smoke his head on the you gotta watch out for that.
That's the risk.
Yeah, that's the risk. The Gray Maynard, Rob Emerson flashbacks, you know what I mean?
That's right.
You gotta be careful. But it sends a big message to the judges as well, that I'm capable of taking you down, holding you here, and it also makes impression with the judges just in terms of I ended on top.
That's right. And when you look at this round with those takedowns, it's confusing on who won. Because when you look at the clean striking, Garzon, I would think, had the more effective strikes. But you look at those takedowns, who knows what the judges are looking for and how those takedowns impacted the round.
Here, beautiful lift here. And coming down, hard to say if that had any impact. And also, he just wears it well, comes up on top. Looks like there's ground and pound on the table. So I think that he really needs to take advantage and use that to his advantage, because when you take someone down, the judges are starting to look at it in terms of, are you able to do anything with it? Is it effective grappling? Or am I just taking him down? Round number 2.
You see the coach of Fernandez telling him just relax, stay calm. Get that first round out of the way. Round 2 about to get underway. 125 pounds is the weight class. And they are after it once again. And like you pointed out, 3 minutes, you don't have a lot of time to work.
No. Looks like Garzon's looking to get after it right away. Maybe knowing that it was a tough round to score, so he's looking to set up his his combinations here. Beautiful spinning kick.
Not really a low blow, perhaps, with that spinning attack?
I think the issue, I don't think it's the low blow. I think it's because you can't head kick. And because Fernandez was potentially changing levels, that might have been the issue, is that he ate a...
Shouldn't intent be a factor?
I agree. I think that's a determining factor. I don't think it was a low blow. Keeps grabbing his cup, but, maybe that's how hard he got hit in the head.
Action resumes here in round 2. Garzon in the blue, black shorts. Fernandez, multicolored shorts, red corner.
Good low kick there. Good timing on that. Looking for Fernandez to take a step forward, put that weight on that leg, and just hammer on it.
Fernandez looking to draw out a reaction.
Good double leg attempt. Good drive. Good defense by Garzon. Big lift.
Very powerful. It's Fernandez.
Garzon needs to let go of that head, though. It's doing nothing to help him. Good ground and pound there. Because he knows his opponent wants to just stand up.
Garzon inflicting some damage to the side of the head of Fernandez, who tries to hoist his opponent up once again.
Fernandez definitely seems to be more physical of the two in this matchup, but this can be exhausting. Constantly lifting your opponent. I'm a big proponent of, if you can get the easy sweep or trip, why waste all that energy? A takedown is still a takedown.
Good work. I understand what you're saying, but if you're trying to develop a following, you're trying to be a fan favorite, these are the type of things that you need to do, because there's a lot of fighters in the world right now.
True, but as you see right there, he could have lifted him, and instead he just pulled the legs out nice and softly, and now he's on top. So another thing that builds following is looking for the armbar attempt to kick off of the cage. Looks like he could be in. I'd like to see Garzon put his shin on the back of the head there, because otherwise that happens, but now he's scrambling up. Fernandez looking to hold from back. And now this is his opportunity. Beautiful body kick.
Are you surprised that Fernandez decided to separate, considering he just went right back for the double leg?
There we go.
Just a reset, perhaps?
Maybe a reset. Maybe at the same time, it's like he's not really doing it. It's just stalling out. Maybe you realize that you need to go up in the middle, because he's getting in on his shots from the middle more so than he's really getting them against the cage. He's getting in the center. And against the cage, he's having a lot more trouble setting them up. So that might be the determining factor there.
2 rounds in the books. Both fighters going back to their corner.
Awkward high five attempts. Those are always fun to watch. You potentially there, it could be 1 apiece or 2-0 for Fernandez.
If you are in the corner, if you're Curtis Damaris, as we look back at some of the action that happened, if you're Kurt Damaris, are you telling your fighter you have to go after it?
Yeah, like regardless, I think he has to kind of go after it. I think as we see, we were talking right there, went a little bit high. Beautiful technique though. And like you said, technique's, not technique, but intent has a lot to do with it. If I'm Curtis Damaris, I'm telling my fighter, use your hands, stop kicking, be dynamic in your footwork and really start touching with your hands to set up the kicks. Eventually they'll come. Every time he starts moving and looking at those kicks, then Fernandez is getting his timing and really settling down on those double leg attempts. And apparently his coach is doing more damage than happened in the fight already. Yeah, 100%, you know, especially like it's at least 1-1-1. Could potentially even be 2-1. So stick to the game plan.
Third and final round underway. And you know, Garzon is just concerned about that takedown.
But no real no hesitation to kick. Yep. You know, it's a major part of his skill set, you know, and it's nice to be so good at that, but could it be a detriment? Big overhand right there.
Garzon trying to flash that rear kick, rear front kick. Or push kick to the body.
Ooh, good right hand from Fernandez. Those ones hurt, because usually they hit your hand, and they hurt so bad. Like when it goes in between your glove, it's awful. But I'm soft. Another beautiful spinning kick there by Garzon. Garzon, I bet. Not French for man. Beautiful single leg attempt here, and Fernandez drags his opponent down. But Garzon's doing a good job of isolating that arm and preventing any posture from occurring, which is going to lead to a lot less opportunities for ground and pound.
And if you are Fernandez, your confidence must be through the roof at this stage of the round and the bout.
I would agree. I think he needs to do something a little bit more and move to something like a half guard. In my opinion, sitting in that half guard sets a big... Right here, there's too much open space, and this happens, and then you got to start this whole new fight of wrestle, where he does have an advantage, and he is the more physical of the two, but at the same time...
But why do that twice?
Exactly. Really make it dominant. And I'm in charge. This is my fight. Good head positioning here. The only thing is like when he removed his head, look what happened. Garzon starts moving his head. He's looking for that Kimura. The only thing is if he loses this, Fernandez has full back control. I don't know who's yelling that, but it's 100% correct. So,
an educated crowd here.
Yeah, it could be a training partner, which, you know, it's always good to have as many plants as possible. You see here, Fernandez did not have an overhook there and gave up his back because he was not in control. The whizzer is such a dynamic grappling position, and now Garzon needs to make up lost time. You know what I mean? These knees of the legs, like it's gonna hurt tomorrow. But
optically, is it enough for the judges?
No, not in my opinion. I think that Fernandez has really controlled this round and finishing here in this double leg position, and unless this sticks, you know, Fernandez really setting the pace, sending it home. In my opinion, 2 rounds to 1 maybe for Fernandez. Great match though, for considering these guys, this is their like combined 4th fight total between the two. A great match. I don't agree with the hand raise, but you know, it's amateur and it's judging's always weird.
Both men with a smile on their face, enjoying the process of developing their skills and testing themselves against worthy adversaries.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really impressed by the level of skill between the two here at 2-0 and 1-0, and unfortunately one of these guys has to lose, but both these guys are really skilled amateur fighters. You know, that's a big thing that Unified MMA is doing, is bringing high-level amateurs to pros. You know, you don't see, you know, fillers.
And I mean, this is their opportunity to make those mistakes, to learn in the amateur ranks what works, what doesn't work. You want tough fights so that when you jump into the deep pool of professional mixed martial arts, you've worked out all the wrinkles.
Oh, totally. The difference is going to be who's gone through those trials and tribulations before, because when you run into it out of nowhere, that's when, you know, you're going to really be tested, and whether or not you have that metal behind you is going to be a big factor.
All right, we're awaiting the official decision. We'll send it up to ring announcer Don Andrews. Still waiting. The fighters discussing what happened, what transpired over those 3 rounds. And you know, each fighter is going to be a better fighter after going the distance.
It's 9 minutes of, you know, hard practice, so to speak. You know, 9 minutes of you getting to do what you're best at.
All right, we're ready. We'll send it up to Don Andrews.
Fight fans, the official results are in. Your winner by split decision. In the red corner, Justin Fernandez.
I agree with that.
Like we thought,